We're gonna see if we can become the new Dr. Hammond of the modern times. Let's find out. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the dinosaur live stream. We've got dinosaurs being made left and right. Kidding. Dinosaurs being made here. We'll see what happens. And we'll see what we can do here. So let's continue the campaign. If you guys missed that, you guys can check out the last campaign. But actually, one thing I wanted to check was the DLSS 4.5 setting. We're going to look at this game here for a second and see where we're actually with it right now. Does it look any different? I don't know. That is why we are going to play the Dino game. You should be able to tell from the trees. So let's go ahead. Let's go into settings here real quick. Go to graphics. We have the transformer model. Oh, we can't go to 6x yet. But let's go to 4x because it should make it less, what should I say, like chuggy. So let's do that. And then for the display, let's go full screen. That should be fine. And we'll hit apply here. Oh, what just happened? Oh, what in tarnations nations just happened? Well, that didn't go too well. Now it's gonna revert back as it messed up the settings. Great. So hopefully the graphics stayed. Yep. Okay, display. So we're just gonna have to leave it there. Okay. So we're just gonna leave everything. And now we're at 4x resolution. Can we see anything weird going on with the dinosaurs? I guess we'll be able to tell from the helicopters. No, I don't see anything like weird ghosting going on. I know Jurassic World 3 is supported because it is on that list on the update, if you guys see the Nvidia update. But yeah, the game looks good. I'm not seeing any ghosting on this little car, and I'm at 4x frame gen. Let's see if we can actually leave the performance counter here. Here we go. We're at the top right corner of the screen. Or let's just leave it here in the middle so you guys can actually see this. It's kind of too far in the middle. Okay. So there we go. We're at 172 frames average. 4K ultra ray traced everything, global illumination, all that on the 5090. So we're going over the frame rate on my monitor right now, so we're maxing it out. It's at 165 hertz. Little dinosaur guy. Pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna go research and we're gonna move into a new world here. Where are we gonna go back to? We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the site. Man. Go back to Badlands of Montana. Go back to Montana. All right. 153 frames.
The velociraptors. What are they doing?
The inevitable.
They're about to attack the
biological
people.
imperative. You know, they're
Oh!
hunting.
Oh, he just ate his head. It's not good, bro.
I alert people. Finch, it's time to prove that Din cares about security.
Right. Well, the guests and me need
See the
somewhere to
frames.
hide. Build an emergency shelter.
Where are we gonna build the shelter at? Oh! Oh, wait! Look! Look! Oh! Look, the little guy! The little guy. It's funny.
A
Bruh.
fine-looking hidey hole there. And now open up the shelter to put out the alert.
Let's see, hang on.
Raptors can be a tricky target on the best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing.
Alright, here are
Give
the
the capture
targets.
team the task to tranquilize those dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
Add task. Oof. Can they actually shoot the thing? Oh, they got it! Shoot this next one. Oh, he shot the dinosaur. Man, look how many darts.
Right.
shot
Those
the little
dinosaurs
guy.
won't be waking up anytime soon, but
Look how
we better
detailed
have an
these things are,
enclosure
bro.
ready for when they do.
Sheesh.
We do have a half-built enclosure on site that'll probably do the job, if you can, finish it up.
Oh, we will finish it up for sure. We need to build the gate somewhere
We should power those
close.
fences with a generator. If an animal
There.
tries to escape, it could hurt itself or even your guests. A light shock, however, will act as a gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen, you can call me paranoid or, more accurately, justifiably nervous, but I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
Don't we all? But no, I don't want dinosaurs getting out either. Worth making sure that the generators are in range of a maintenance post so our maintenance team can keep an eye on them. When the enclosure is ready, give the order to transport those sleeping meat eaters into it. I'll leave it in your capable hands, okay? Take as long as you need, but not too long. Even sleeping carnivores make me nervous.
Good work. Now wait for the delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
It's strange, isn't it? Alan and Ellie had a dig site near here in this scenic patch of Montana's Badlands.
It's funny.
You know, they were digging for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs a mere stone's throw away. Wow, it's really, it's poetic in a vague sort of sense, and deeply terrifying in a more specific sort of sense.
And those little guys. Well. I guess I probably should move my... Doesn't matter. Our objectives right now is to finish building the dinosaurs. Look at this. Velociraptor guy. Oh, snap. Jeez, bro. Dude, these models are so detailed, bro. Just imagine this thing coming after you, bro. You'd be dead. Oh, what the? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. What? Bro, tranquilize this. Why did this thing put it to... What the... Uh-oh. It's about to go after people. Oh, snap. Oh, it fell asleep.
Asset collection request received.
Okay, now you guys see the ghost thing? I see it right there. But it's very little. Like I really had to go look for it. Now the one game that you can actually like look, if I'm zoomed in, you can't really see it. You can kind of see it, but it's very tiny. Yeah, very, very tiny. Looks good. I don't know. I can't tell the difference really. I mean, at least on the game like this, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's pretty good, see? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy going on. Oh. This is looking for a game capture. Oh my gosh. My bad, guys.
Make sure to close any shelters once you've dealt with the threat. After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy hunkering down. Although a bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea.
A bunker gift shop? This guy's crazy, bro. I'll leave it there on the bottom left so you guys can see it. VRAM utilization is 34%. RAM not so bad whatsoever. Close emergency shelters.
Nice job dealing with those raptors. Vicious and intelligent carnivores don't tend to mix well with guests.
No, you don't
Vicious and
say.
intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors deserve as much support as any other dinosaur. A feeder that gives them an outlet for their hunting instinct would be particularly beneficial.
Better the goats than us, is what you mean to say.
It's funny. Feeders. Ooh. Like other dinosaurs. It's crazy. Oh. Dang, bro. They just eating. They just eating. Okay, so what else do we need? Operations. Right. Oh.
Understood.
I should move this. Well, I think we should move that outside, actually. There we go. Ranger post. That's right. That's what it is.
Getting off to patrol. Adding to the list.
Protection protocol in place.
Exactly.
Confirming task.
Confirming task.
All right. Now we're gonna make sure these guys are all happy jappy. Attractions. Not allowed. Oh. Can we rotate this?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bam.
we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
These little guys. Just on the back of the Jeep here. Land Rover. Sick. Yep, you know they just stand. Oh, oh. 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 Oh, snap. Yo, what the? Oh, I didn't know. Oh. What is it hissing? No. Oh, that thing is pissed. Dude, my Jeep is jacked. Look at this. Oh, run! Run to me! Did the dinosaur get out? No, it didn't. Dang. It's alright. This one needs cover. We could do some woodland cover right here. Here looks like a good spot.
Now that they're enclosed, those raptors will actually be boosting the site's appeal. And more appeal means more guests, so it's good news in my book. Guests will actually need to be able to see the raptors to be impressed by them, but that's why we build viewing galleries, right? Huh? Dinosaur appeal is great, but dinosaur visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with attractions like the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a profit here.
Go.
And you do want to make a profit, right?
I'd rather like to revisit our Corythosaurus. They needed males in the herd to thrive, and thanks to Dr. Baldera, that's exactly what we can provide them with. We just need enough genome to begin synthesis. We will need an expedition center to organize gathering the appropriate genetic material. Then,
look.
once we have processed the fossils in the science
Oh, there's a
center,
goat.
we can synthesize
Look at
the
the goat.
males in a hatchery.
Look, the goat's running around. Oh no. Oh no. The goat's running free. I wonder if the dinosaur's gonna come after it. I don't see any dinosaurs coming after it. Eee. I definitely don't want to miss the dinosaurs getting hunted, bro. Or the goat getting hunted. Come on, dude. The dinosaurs gotta come after this. The goat's trying to escape. The goat's literally trying to escape. And now we got people coming in. Nice. Okay, baby goat. It's not even a baby goat, it's just a goat. Come on, some dinosaur, hunt him down. Look, dinosaurs over here are playing. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay, all 4. Oh, this one's going to sleep. Where's the other one? There's the goat. Oh, dude, the goat's running towards it. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, you guys saw that live, bro. Dang. Look, it's about to eat it. Oh. It's Mother Nature, bros. I mean, dinosaurs didn't have goats back then. But damn. Just jacked up that goat, bro. What else gonna jack up the Jeep? These are so interesting just to watch. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Man, that thing's quick. Look how fast that thing's going. It's gonna hit the Jeep. My dude's like, nope, I'm getting out of here. Oh, it's hissing again. Going all crazy. Alright, that was cool. So that was cool to see. What do we gotta do right now? So, Dilapicus. Didn't we have 2 dinosaurs in this thing? These guys here. Wait, hang on. What do we need to do? Construct hatchery near the core thesaurus enclosure. Oh, there they are. Construct a hatchery. Oh, that's not it. When you construct a it's funny. Reconstruct a that's right. Why is it not allowed? Okay. How's it? What the heck? Yeah, there we go. Is that right? Cool. Whoa, hang on. Need a mouse. Okay. So I need to increase. Oh. Um, we don't have any scientists. Well-rounded. Okay.
Please report for Gigabyte.
We are so close to providing those animals with what they need. Keep up your excellent work.
Hit C again.
Research of dinosaurs.
Oh, snap. Hang on. These all the baby dinosaurs? Oh! This is crazy.
A research.
What about this guy? Okay. Too much fun with this game already. Okay, so we need to do a see a Taurus.
Corythosaurus.
Oh, Corythosaurus. Wow, Corythosaurus.
Corythosaurus. Commencing synthesis procedure.
Ooh, what is this? Dang! That is freaking cool, man. I don't know what y'all say about that, but man, these dinosaurs are
Ladies
sick.
and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Corythosaurus to the park.
You did it. They're happy. They're thriving. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done. With males in the herd, we are only a well-placed nest away from helping these animals start a new lineage.
Yeah.
It's not an objective that I will set, but I will always support breeding dinosaurs wherever possible.
We've done a fantastic job taking care of the dinosaurs so far, and that's great. Really great. But maybe it's time we take as much care of our bottom line, eh? You see, our guests need caring for just as much as our animals. They need hotels to sleep in, restrooms to answer nature's call. A comfortable site draws in more guests, and I'm very much a people person. I'm especially a people with spending money person.
Restroom coverage. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for
We
whatever
have
nature calls.
a restroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort,
Looking good so far. FYI, we've got number crunchers behind the scenes collecting info on the site's appeal, how guests are feeling, and my favorite bit, our amenity sales. Take a look.
Need to. There we go.
Ooh, those
Species
amenity
target
sales
when
could
10.
be a lot less red. How sites like this one make money is pretty straightforward. See, if we have incredible animals on site and the guests can see them, then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're doing, we'll sell even more entry tickets. That's when we hit them with some excellent food, drinks, and shopping amenities to really bump up our income. As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed.
So we need food, drink, and shopping.
You know, I created DIN to support dinosaurs and bring people joy. And there's nothing more joyful than good food, good drinks, and reasonably priced merchandise. Think of the site's profits as a measurement of joy. Building amenities near popular attractions will make profits go up, and Needless to say, that's the direction that profits should be going in. You can kit out amenities however you like, but you're not shooting in the dark. Our data geniuses will show you in real time how different products or features will impact guest satisfaction, and how that equals more profit. You're not going to believe what I found. Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me, but same thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
Oh, snap. Explore the new
While this
site.
particular site is owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
Ah. Nice.
Remember, satisfying these goals will define this site's overall park rating. Our park ratings prove that we can manage sites and make clients happy, which helps me expand DIN globally.
I cannot believe the momentum that DIN has suddenly gained. Kira, you've been talking to potential clients, right? Any, good news?
I'm close to securing a new site now. Follow my advice on increasing our reputation and park ratings, and our proposition will be irresistible.
This fossilized teeth is where this is at. Running costs. Not bad. Okay. Oh, this shows you
The conservation
how...
sector have asked me to keep an eye on DIN long term, so consider me an official advisor. And on that topic, your reputation with the conservation sector would only improve if we had more naturally bred dinosaurs on site.
Nice. That's where the contract's at. Here, we can also move this. Move that right there. You guys can see that better. Where the contract's at. Yeah, where are the contracts? Oh, browse contracts. I would like to move this here. It's a little bit easier to see. Alright, we'll just do that. That's fine. Okay. So now we gotta demolish this. This is actually really pretty. But how far is our park go? Is this big? Oh, outside buildable area. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, lordy. Okay, so what can we build? Classic game, that's sick. Train too steep. Okay, so here. Actually, that'd be a spot to build that generator.
Confirming task.
Adding task.
Confirmed. Understood.
Okay, so now that we got that, what dinosaur shall we create? Yep, and then there we go. Just gonna copy this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Oh, maybe we could put something here. I don't think we can. Restroom here. Food place there. Does it not have enough power?
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever
That's
nature
funny.
calls.
Okay, now we need some crazy ass dinosaurs in this. Say complete a contract. Ooh. I guess out this way yet. Cause we ain't got no dinosaurs. Take a photo. You've done that though. Look at these guys. Scary.
Guanlong.
Guanlong. Control room. Can I replace? Yeah, how do you replace Citrus? Can you not replace them? Guess you can. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oof.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Guanlong to the park.
Guanlong. Okay. We got more of them bad boys. Guanlongs, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Guanlong to the park.
Things are high maintenance, bro. Whoops. Okay, so now we need some water. Not too much. Whoopsie. Dynamic ramp. How do you remove the trees? Okay. This is actually pretty freaking sick. Look at this. Constructed by the dinosaur. That's funny. Oh! Yikes. There we go. Get our maintenance team back up and running on this side. Helmet? Where? Oh no. What's the helmet? Hookworms. Damn, this dude got hookworms. That's right, we need to build a medical. Yeah. What better place to build it than here? Bang.
Scan request received. Not a problem.
I totally messed up this land right here, though. Need to fix. Environmental issues. Who's low health? Damn, dude. That's cool. Well, dinosaur's about to die, bro.
Being added to the list.
Alright, these guys are good. Bro, this guy keeps hurting himself. They're just a bunch of idiots. Oh, it's because they keep smacking the. Makes sense. Closures. Alright. Ooh, get to see another one. Ooh. Oh! 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 I hope you're eating this, bro. Jeez.
I have some rather incredible news. Dr. Baldera will be joining DIN full-time, and with his breeding expertise and our brilliant park management skills, the sector representatives have offered their support as well. There is just one uncharacteristically quiet voice left. Dr. Malcolm?
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but I'm still skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive, but, haven't we walked this path of good intentions before? At the same time, I'm nothing if not wildly curious, and if there's one thing that ambitious projects need, it's a voice of reason. So, here I am.
Well, sounds like everyone's pretty much on board. Din has hope, and I won't have to sleep in my nephew's basement. Fantastic! All right, don't keep me waiting. Where are we heading next?
Expedition. Where are we going? Alright, I'm gonna take a little quick break here as we find this new spot. Clark County. What the heck? What shows our park rating? Is that a 2 over here at the main one? Oof. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me a second, folks. Be right back. All right. I'm back. All right, let's go to this next site.
Las Vegas. In Spanish, the Meadows. Huh. It brings to mind peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant land. But what we get are greedy opportunists rolling the dice on displaying prehistoric animals in sorely lacking enclosures. But then, aren't you also taking a gamble? Will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical? Roll up, place your bets, and good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
When you said we were going to Vegas, I was expecting glitz, glamour, maybe a night on the town, huh? But that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland, or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Okay. 150,000. 40 reptiles.
To help out, I brought in a freelance crisis manager. She was a big name at Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, until they went under. Catastrophically. But I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all.
Thank you, Cabot. And hello, everyone. Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing that aviary. Unless we want those high flyers to escape to the bright lights of the city, of course.
Performing patrol duties.
Yo, those things are actually... That's interesting. Well.
En route for repair. Patrol underway.
Personnel, immediately proceed to your assigned assembly point.
It's funny.
Leave the repair to me.
Oh. Oh, silly me.
En route to pick up the asset. Picking up asset. Heading to collect the asset. Asset to be collected. Transit has commenced. Asset transportation underway. Heading out. Heading on patrol. Asset transportation in progress. Responding to repair request. Request acknowledged. Commencing asset transit. Asset has been transported.
And I should say, it's especially good to see you again, Kira.
You two know each other, huh?
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleo curation.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts database in your pocket. She was a cunning young raptor even then.
Yes, well, I learned from the best. But let's just focus on recontaining the escaped flying reptiles.
Transportation complete.
That we do. Oh, yeah, the sun's coming up.
Delivery has been completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Pteranodon to the park.
Oh. That's funny.
Delivery has been completed.
Looking good. But if this place is gonna hit the jackpot, we'll need these animals to be visible to our guests. And we should make it clear that the park's under new management with some stylish scenery, too.
Oh, yeah. What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
All right.
All those old structures that were on the site when we got here don't exactly shout high-end establishment. Remember, you can demolish anything you don't like or dress it up with some lovely scenery items. Do a good job and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
Heck. just demolish. Wow, you can go all the way down. What the hell? That's crazy. It's cool though. So we need to build a side summon. Electricity.
Attention all science personnel. A research.
That's right, we need to hire some people. Okay. Billing insurance.
Generator just needs fuel. Stopping up generator.
Too close. It's funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new...
If this site runs out of money, well, that would be a crisis in its own right. Use the arrival point to open the park. Then we can get back to work.
Our client wants more species on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, of course. Building a new aviary is step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
Whoa. Okay. Sketchy. Obstructed by funny. Interesting. Okay, so increase of the Kakura. It's a Petra dome. The Kaikuda?
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit. Oh wait, did I say that last one out loud?
Oh, look at these little guys. Ooh, a little baby dinosaur.
The dinosaurs did not evolve for this world.
What the
Their
fuck?
struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention.
That shit scared the shit out of me.
If that means a re-extinction
That
of
was my
dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now. And this is our warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network. Or this will no longer just be a warning.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
You know, I see where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I must say, has evolved since Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But I suppose people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
It's petty idealism being dressed up as a fact of nature. Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
Geez, your self-belief is admirable. You know, others have had that same confidence with, let's say, mixed results.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. It's not like they'll actually be able to stop us anyway, huh? Our guests are going to expect a certain degree of luxury, which this park is currently lacking. Get them the amenities they deserve. And if someone can get me a high-end meal and a fluffy bathrobe while they're at it, all the better.
Mr. Finch, not to tempt fate, but I'm not sure that this site is quite, disastrous enough to justify a crisis manager. Your team is handling it rather well.
I have to agree. As nice as it is to see you, Lily, this seems like an unnecessary expense.
Maybe I underestimated what we could do in-house. But stick around just a little longer. This area is known for its shady characters, so anything could happen. Sawridge Cattle Company was just a tumbleweed's roll away.
All right. A little longer then, if you're genuinely concerned.
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the returning helicopter.
Pulling up a generator. Fuel incoming.
Like the bento. What's in the way? Isn't the fucking thing? Jeez. You'd think that would be. Jeez, bro.
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends/enemies/debt in Vegas, and I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
Please respond.
So.
Generator get.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
It's on the to-do list. Adding to the list. Understood. Confirmed.
Got a world of dinosaurs right now. Oh, we got a new site. We got a new site full of dinosaurs.
The prospect of a breeding program helped secure this contract,
Look,
and now it
this
is
is
time
my,
to deliver on that. Dr.
this is
Baldera,
my
I assume your
aviary.
research applies to flying
Look at my little
reptiles as well.
dinosaurs. Look at
In
this little guy.
science, we don't assume.
Look at him. Oh,
We
look at this little
postulate.
guy.
We
Looks like a little.
hypothesize. We
Looks like a little
test.
chicken.
Aren't
They
those
were at
just
first.
very fancy words
This was
for
we're in
guests?
Vegas right now.
Okay,
we built
so
a
I've
little-
studied flying reptiles a
thing
little
in
less.
Vegas. Look,
Not so big on heights, but
Aw.
the principles are very much the
this
same.
one's scary looking.
Our flyers will need nests if we're going to encourage their natural wild behaviors.
Oh look! Oh, it's about to get a fish. Oh! Oh! You know what's funny? The helicopters, if they escape, they have to shoot them out of the sky, and the birds attack the helicopters. That's crazy. Like a game like this, they get the detail. And a nesting area. Why can't I? Ooh.
The site is getting more impressive by the day, but increasing diversity within our population would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That should be our next target.
I've been reaching out to potential clients and have now had all the responses I wanted. The news is, well, I think you'll be as pleased and pleasantly surprised as I am. But let's talk about this with a map in front of us.
Bro, the ATV guy just ran over people. They literally just ran over the park people. What the hell?
East Asia. Vast, mysterious, and beautiful. And, of course, bed of so much discovery and history and progress. But you know, it's a complex, chaotic world out there. And now, that global complexity, that intercontinental chaos, will have another fascinating variable to it. You. What could possibly go wrong?
Certainly nothing that we can't handle, I'm sure. But allow me to give a proper briefing on these incredible opportunities. In Indonesia, there are rumors of disease in local dinosaur populations. We are tasked with developing a facility to monitor and handle any outbreaks. A conservation-minded client in China has asked for our help in creating a spacious sanctuary for prehistoric giants. And there is a theme park in Japan that has fallen to ruin. We will need to put it back in working order and make it the success it was always meant to be. All three of these sites are significant, both in the importance of the work and in their benefit to our global reputation. These clients expect a lot of us. We best not disappoint.
You like those? Yeah. That's the right one. We're in East Asia
Sanctuary
now.
for titans, huh? You know, prehistoric giants were the first dinosaurs that I ever laid eyes on. But if you're hearing any nostalgia in my voice, well, you'd be mistaken. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was, truly amazed. But I was also struck by how out of time they felt. So
Out of
immense,
time.
so massive. They just didn't seem to fit our world. Well, that's now the very challenge that we all need to solve.
one of my favorite places in the world. You know we're close to the Shaximau Formation. The fossils found here have been staggering. Over 100 sauropods alone. Giants roam this land. Can you imagine it?
We don't have to. Need I remind you that we are here to create a permanent home for some of the largest animals to have ever lived? The client is expecting no less than well-cared-for dinosaurs and an effective breeding program. Our work here will be under the greatest scrutiny.
Wonderful. I mean, I've spent most of my professional life under scrutiny anyway. But I have every faith in your abilities, Dr. Baldera. Make some magic.
It's not a big map.
Female sauropods are on the way, but that alone won't make for a very successful breeding program. We need males, too.
Not a problem. We'll need genetic material in order to synthesize a male, so let's send out an expedition to gather it. While we wait, we can build a lovely enclosure for those soon-to-arrive sauropods.
Oh, it's snowing. Hang on here, that's it. Let me see if this will work. Just me. Okay.
Transit has commenced.
What? And it's good with all that time off too, huh? So with all that time off too. Why did she travel? Dang. That is a lot of traveling. That I do know for sure. Did she tell you about her stories? Did she tell you about her adventures? So I need the Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus? What the hell? What'd you do? What? Oh, I thought you said these nuts. It's okay. A little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. Exactly. Look at that, we got more dinosaurs. Hell yeah. Little fuzzy guys. Interesting. Oh, the little dudes. Increase the genome of the Aorus.
I believe we have everything we need to synthesize a male, so let's begin.
Those dinosaurs were sent to us courtesy of our very generous client, huh? They need to be treated right. So, needless to say, we better be synthesizing the most charming sauropod this place has ever seen.
Yes, well, I'm sure they'll all get along wonderfully. We should ensure that the males and females all end up in the same enclosure, though, and that they're nice and comfortable.
What the fuck? Danger to guests? How are they danger to guests? Ah, they ain't dangerous to guests, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Apatosaurus to the park.
Okay, excellent. Now all we need to do is let nature take its course, just like it would have done on this very spot in Cretaceous China.
What do you mean?
Not that it would have been called China then, but
These?
anyway.
They're here? Why? Or what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Apatosaurus to the park.
Oh. Well, these are expensive. Yours isn't the lightning one, huh? Yours isn't baby mine. Oh, I failed the site. Damn, we gotta start over.
Sanctuary for Titans, huh? You know, prehistoric giants were the first dinosaurs that I ever laid eyes on. But if you're hearing any nostalgia in my voice, well, you'd be mistaken. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was, truly amazed. But I was also struck by how out of time they felt. So immense, so massive, they just didn't seem to fit our world. Well, that's now the very challenge that we all need to solve.
One of my favorite places in the world. You know we're close to the Shaximau Formation. The fossils found here have been staggering. Over 100 sauropods alone. Giants roam this land. Can you imagine it?
We don't have to. Need I remind you that we are here to create a permanent home for some of the largest animals to have ever lived? The client is expecting no less than well-cared-for dinosaurs and an effective breeding program. Our work here will be under the greatest scrutiny.
Wonderful. I mean, I've spent most of my professional life under scrutiny anyway. But I have every faith in your abilities, Dr. Baldera. Make some magic.
Hello. So I gotta try and get this thing to where I don't die. Or lose money. Sorry, not die, but lose any money on this.
Female
So,
sauropods
here we
are
go.
on the way, but that alone won't make for a very successful breeding program.
Build
We
little
need males, too.
Not a
little
problem.
baby enclosures.
We'll need genetic material in order to synthesize a male, so let's send out an expedition to gather it. While we wait, we can build a lovely enclosure for those soon-to-arrive sauropods. I believe we have everything we need to synthesize a male, so let's begin.
Those dinosaurs were sent to us courtesy of our very generous client, huh? They need to be treated right. So, needless to say, we better be synthesizing the most charming sauropod this place has ever seen.
Yes, well, I'm sure they'll all get along wonderfully. We should ensure that the males and females all end up in the same enclosure, though, and that they're nice and comfortable.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset transportation complete.
have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals. Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Okay, excellent. Now all we need to do is let nature take its course, just like it would have done on this very spot in Cretaceous China. Not that it would have been called China then, but anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to talk to you about. this bull. Alright, time to play with the dinosaurs. What do we got here? That's right, we need a maintenance team here. This shit's annoying.
Sweeping the area on patrol.
Got you back.
Resuming patrol. Patrolling the route.
Here to cover your patrol.
Oh! Look! 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 They're literally running over people. Look! Look! Oh! 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 They're getting sued. This little, like, AI people. That's fucking hilarious. Thriving little dinosaur.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Apatosaurus to the park.
Damn, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
I've always found prehistoric giants to be most fascinating. And I'm far from the only one. A colleague in the pharmaceutical industry is rife with theories about how their physiology will change in years to come. Perhaps in ways that will benefit both us and the dinosaurs.
Don't understand. Some of the eggs are missing.
Smart money's on those Extinction Now people, right? Yeah, I really thought they were all talk and no dino egg steal. Juveniles are valuable, I guess.
If it was Extinction Now, I doubt they're thinking about money. They want to slow us down.
What? They weren't fossils that they took. They were eggs. Fertile eggs.
Oh, look at his little
they
baby
stole
egg.
life, and they did that to slow us down? It doesn't make any sense.
You know they
to
actually
me.
hatch from this?
Well,
Like, you
they
get to
didn't
see
take all
them
the
born.
eggs. We should nurture what's left and make sure that the juvenile is comfortable and safe. We owe it that.
Wow.
How much land can we dedicate to these giants? How much land will they need if you succeed in increasing their numbers?
That group is so annoying. Probably should move that gate. Oh, this one's got 2 eggs over here. What? That's so cool.
Take understood.
I see the breeding program has already shown progress. Very good. But we need to do more. The client expects greater species diversity and more naturally bred dinosaurs. And that is what they will get. Make it so.
Nature really can't be rushed, but I guess the business world never got that memo. Well, I can advise on the breeding side of things, I guess. Using a little bit of animal husbandry and a dash of pheromones, don't ask me how I obtained them, we can encourage specific dinosaurs to breed with a higher chance of success. Worth a go, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Apatosaurus to the park.
On our way for that repair. problem. Setting additional task.
Okay, understood. Adding to the list.
Acknowledged. Adding task.
Look at that dinosaur. That dinosaur crazy. Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Patago Titan to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Patago Titan to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery ready for you to observe. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Apatosaurus to the park.
Some infrastructure damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Patago Titan to the park.
A Mantichinosaurus? What the heck?
just got our school scheduled to come to the zoo for free.
What? Did your boss say yeah?
I said yeah.
I know, but did your boss say yes?
I said yes.
So who approves these trips then?
I did.
How'd you get them for free?
Because we're a school.
Does your teacher know?
I just told her.
What'd she say? Are you sure it's not due at the gate? Huh?
That's free admission and transportation support.
I don't know. I'll just double check that. But, because sometimes on the golf course, that's how they do it. Like, they let us, reserve or whatever. But I'll just double check if your teacher says yes. That's cool, though. What else did your teacher say? Eunice? Eunice? What else did your teacher say? I am hooked on these dinosaurs.
Yeah, look. We're qualifying group. Three additions. Three additions for one chaperone.
That's pretty cool. You said doesn't include?
Yes, so they're free.
Happy girl. It's a dinosaur app. Oh no, one of the dinosaurs broke the gates, I think. What'd she say? Oh. She didn't say anything yet?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Manchisaurus.
We've been awfully focused on our dinosaurs so far, and
Oh,
that's not a bad
shit,
thing for
look.
a sanctuary. We
Look,
can't
one of the
neglect
dinosaurs
our guests,
escaped.
though. So,
Oh, look, and
let's
the people
make
are
sure
running
they're happy.
away.
Not every guest wants their paleo day out to involve a hike. We need a solid transport setup to keep guests comfortable and their minds and wallets open to what we
Aw.
have to offer. Now, simply put, anything
They
that gets
repaired
guests
the
from
gate,
A to
but they
B
didn't
will improve
capture.
our transport rating. A monorail is the classic choice, but tours can also improve our transport rating as long as there are 2 tour buildings on the route.
Oh, yeah. Everybody
Oh,
loves a
look, there it
tour.
goes.
At least
Just
until
falls
the
like
power
a-
goes out, the storm rolls in, and the dinosaurs disappear from their enclosures.
Asset collection request received.
Oh, Denise, look. Look, look. You see him? Yes.
Transportation underway.
Homer.
Transportation complete. Dino problem. Confirmed. Setting additional task.
Pulling it up. Confirming task.
Request acknowledged. Acknowledged. Confirming task.
Understood. Request acknowledged.
He broke out. Oh, great. funny.
Asset to be collected.
What are you doing, Homer? Oh, Homer Bomer. Right, alright. So we got some dinosaurs here. How the hell?
Asset transportation complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, go for the ride of a lifetime at our gyrosphere attraction.
Or you can build a float.
Ladies and gentlemen, take to the skies and marvel at the sights with our newly opened balloon tour. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
en route to collect the asset.
We have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Asset in transit. Asset transportation complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls. Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Patago Titan to the park.
I should build another maintenance team.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Patago Titan to the park.
Acknowledge. Adding task. No problem. Adding to the list.
Funny how they just drop like noodles. Oh. Well, looks like we are losing money right now, big time.
Commencing asset transit. Asset transported.
Do they not like this bridge over here? Bro, we have a ton of dinosaurs, bro. It's a stupid transport rating. I don't get it. Damn. Dude, you're just like, is that enough dinosaurs?
Ladies and gentlemen, take to the skies and marvel at the sights with our open balloon tour.
Dinosaurs going buck wild crazy. Little baby.
Is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Asset to be collected. Asset transportation underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, take to the skies and marvel at the sights with our newly
Oh, they want more of those? I don't know how that's gonna work.
Delivery complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, take to the skies and marvel at the sights with our newly opened balloon tour. Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
New objective received.
Alright, I am done, bros. Man, this is played this game for a long time. I didn't even realize that. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed this stream, you guys want to see more dinosaurs, like, subscribe, and jeez, I'll see you guys later.